Hello everyone, welcome back to Student Gov Live. I'm Andrew Canetta, the interim SGA president here at Ames Community College.
And I am Damani Boyce, a campus activity programmer for family and evening students.
It's awesome to see you tuning in with us this week. We have got a great episode planned ahead of us.
A ton of exciting things.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip it off to Zach McCormick for Nerd News this week.
What up, guys? I am Zach McCormick, and I am your main guy for Nerd News Now. And this was a pretty boring week, but just because it's boring does not mean there is not news. First off, the Uncharted movie based on the game came out last week, starring Tom Holland, also known as Spider-Man, and I'm a little worried for it because, movies based on games never work well, but we'll see. I'm excited. Next is the Lord of the Rings show trailer dropped last week called The Power of the Rings. It was shrouded in mystery and confusion, and I cried during the second scene, and that should come out September 22nd, 2022. Now, on to games. The new Total War Warhammer 3 game dropped last week as well, and then we got a new Horizon game that same week, and I've never played it, but I'm sure it's fine. So that's it for Nerd News Now. Thanks for coming, guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week, That Week. As you guys know, plenty of students took advantage of free candy during Valentine's Day for the Valentine's Day craft fair. It was an absolute great turnout on Monday. Andrew, I know there are a ton of upcoming events. Tell me something about those.
So we've actually got a really exciting trivia night planned for Monday, February 21st. It's called G Party, not to be confused with Jeopardy. Jeeparty. That way you'll be able to find it on the events.ames.edu webpage. Now this event is in honor of Black History Month. It's a trivia game, and it's all about topics related to historical African American figures. Winners will receive prizes, so this is definitely an event you want to participate in. Again, it's virtual, it's online, and you can find the link at events.ames.edu.
All right, thank you, Andrew.
Of course.
And there is also QPR training. This is a suicide prevention training that will be coming soon. It will be located in room 114 in the Student Commons from 3 to 4:30 p.m. Also, make sure you're keeping out on all of the events, and you can find these events at events.ames.edu. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, DJ.
My name is Araya Atkins, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs with SGA, and I'm here today giving you the Mental Health Minute. So I'm going to talk about the pain hormone, which is known as an endorphin, Endorphins are caused when you are stressed and injured. However, they activate your natural reward system. Exercising helps eliminate endorphins. Research from a 2011 study suggests endorphins release after 30 minutes of exercise. And you can get some benefits from working out with your significant other or your friend. It's proven to motivate and boost confidence within each other. A study that was done shows that 95% of people who worked out with a partner and did a weight loss program have completed the program. You try new workouts together and you are more consistent with going with your partner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we are interviewing the amazing Patty Schultz. She runs the Artie's Pantry Food Pantry here at Ames. So tell us a little bit about the Artie's Pantry, because I know a lot of students are very interested in this.
Hi, Andrew. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Artie's Pantry is a resource for all of our student fee-paying students. So if you are a registered student at Ames, I don't know if you know this, but you can get free food, free toiletries, free school supplies. Artie's Pantry has been going since early 2018. Really? And when we hit the pandemic, we had to make a quick flip the switch, and now it's available. You order online. It's so cool.
That is amazing. So it's been running since 2018. Did it start because of the pandemic, or was it before?
No, we actually have been live before the pandemic. In 2018, it was a little closet. We were 100% run by donations, so it was just items that people donated. Students would go in, grab 2, 3, 5 items, whatever, and it was sort of, it got people by, but it really didn't serve the purpose.
And so now Artie's Pantry has expanded, right?
Absolutely. When the pandemic hit, we knew that we had to make changes fast. One of the greatest needs our students had that we needed to keep running was Artie's Pantry. Of course, the first couple of months, the campus was totally closed, so we got approval to provide our students with $20 Walmart gift cards. Wow. And then as fast as I could, I switched it to an online ordering system so students could place their orders online, let me know when they wanted to come pick it up, and then we did a limited contact pickups to try to keep our students safe.
That is awesome. And you guys have been getting a lot of support for this, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
We have wonderful support from students, staff, and faculty. Student government has always supported us. We have a ton of staff that do monthly donations, cash donations. I started applying for grants in 2020 near the end of the year because we realized that we really had to put it, we had to make sure we had the same amount of items for each campus so students could order from all campuses and know they were going to get stuff. So we've had grants from the United Way, grants from the state of Colorado, the Higher Education Relief Fund, and currently we're just waiting to hear back from the Weld Trust.
Oh, that is awesome. So you guys have really expanded in the past few years. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
So students can order online. Can they also order in person?
Yes, students can order online and receive their orders on all 4 campuses. If they order on a satellite campus, it will have to be at least 24 hours ahead of time. If they need something right away, they can come to the Greeley campus location in the Student Commons, walk up to the window, and let us know you need stuff today.
That is amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Patty. It is awesome to hear about the work that Artie's Pantry is doing for the students. And students, if you want to, make sure to go to the Ames website and make your orders now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've been expecting you.
Hi, Bill.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Student Gov Live, and I want to give a special thanks to DJ Boyce for coming on to co-host with me.
Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate the opportunity.
Of course. Tune in next week. See you all later.